Then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, go around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And, of course, DeLon Wright. Well, the team moving on here without him.
I think the trade will make a bigger impact than some people think. He was an important presence for them on the floor and in the locker room. But, of course, they knew all that and went ahead with the move anyway.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nets. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Tatum with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot from the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Pass to Tatum. 4-3. That won't go either for Tatum.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
James, a good look. Cans it from the wing.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Holiday. Clock at 6. Tatum way outside. Tatum with another miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Outside Holiday. Ooh, stolen by Murray. In transition. For 3, Caldwell Pope hits the trifecta.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
James, right side. Pass to Murray. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum with it. Checked by Murray. Now here's Holiday. Here's Flag. Yet to see a basket. Rejected by Barnes. And now the Nets on the break. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's it. Exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo! A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one. Grant. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outside Murray. Smith outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap there.
Here's Flag. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Count the basket.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Barnes. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. From 20 feet, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Risache. Takes it inside.
Good to see Risache attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Flag. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right. And it's Murray. Finishing it off.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
And Tavius Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the drive. Here's Filipowski.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Barnes, it's good. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Brooklyn, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it.
18, Brooklyn, 26.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Celtics trail by 8. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams misses. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Tipped. Shot clock at 6. There goes LeBron. This is what he does best.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Tatum looking it over. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Out to James. At home.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
There's Tatum with the 3. They get it back. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Boston. And so James will bring it up for the Nets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Shoots from the line. Smith no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Tatum missing.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Pass to Abaji. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh! And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. James with the ball. He's got 14. Oh!
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
On the wing, Tatum. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Bamba.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting.
Stan, looking back on the 2017 draft, at the time, you believe Jason Tatum was the best prospect.
And with hindsight, BA, that seems obvious. But back then, Markelle Fultz was the consensus #1 pick. Credit the Celtics for trading back and getting their guy.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at... some adjustments. Now Tatum, phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Rebounded by LeBron.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Abaji. And here's James. He's got 16. 6 to shoot. Oh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Here's Hood-Schifino. No made baskets yet. Outside Tatum. Takes a three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
Smith outside. From the high post. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. 1:51 left in the half. The baseline, Jay. That's short off the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
Here's Flagg. Second chance effort. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Brooklyn leading by 15. Outside Barnes. Crafty move. For 3, Dinwiddie. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Dinwiddie's got 6.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 14-4 run. It's not going to go for them.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Flagg. Rebound Brooklyn.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Shoots from 14. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 18. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so James will bring it up for Brooklyn. On the wing, Murray. James deciding where to go with it. Over Reza Shea. It's rebounded by Reza Shea. Celtics trail by 18. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Brooklyn on D. Right side, Tatum. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
Nets leading by 15. Left side, Caldwell-Pope. Sends it home from three-point land. Caldwell-Pope's got a second bucket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's James. There's the triple. And the Nets, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Tatum. From downtown. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 10 points.
Yeah, I love watching Tatum compete like this. Getting his revenge with a 3 of his own.
James, that's good.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Holiday. It's tipped.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Tatum.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And the Nets with possession here. Dinwiddie outside. And it's Smith penetrating. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, showing some ferocity off the drive. Smith Jr., a promising sign of things to come.
Tatum, good.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Here's Rizachet. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Powell's shot is off. And here's Flagg outside. Again, the miss by Boston. Dinwiddie left side. Out to the right wing. Shannon. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Shannon's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Shannon. Here's Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. Yeah, a really good score off the bounce. Rizachet hits the brakes and lets it fly.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter here. A nice shot by Smith.
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this half.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, that's Holiday using the threat of the drive to get defenders on their heels, and then he pulls the string.
Here's Shannon. Out to Powell. Pass to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Launches a three. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Good on the bucket. Shannon's got 7 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Kessler on the double team. Fires from deep. It's intercepted. And here we go, the Celtics on the run.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Pass to Abaji. To the left wing. For three, Dinwiddie. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Here he goes. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. The Huskies. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So it's Boston now. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Caldwell Pope's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Yes, it's good.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
James outside. All sorts of time. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
And I love LeBron's shot selection. Just has a keen sense for when he should look to score.
Here's Rizachet. Barnes with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 21. Pass to James. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer, no good. Tatum from long range. Sarr pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
The 3 from Barnes. Here's James to the inside. Tatum with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Three-pointer in transition. Tatum's got 23 points.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Flag. Driving to the basket. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And it's Tatum missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
It's stolen by Holiday. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The Celtics Entertainment.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And so Murray will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 14. James, left side. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, but I don't mind a guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup. and it's why defenders end up fouling.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust. They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Nets leading by 12. Pass to Murray. And here's Caldwell Pope. And he slams it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Gets it to go.
Such a strong guard, Jrue Holiday, finishing through contact.
And after not winning a title for the first 11 years of his career, Jrue Holiday finally breaks through in 2021, Coach.
And another in 2024. Wherever Holiday has gone during his career, he's fit like a glove, B.A. He's an experienced veteran and a leader both on and off the floor.
Tatum! JT for 3!
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Now James tries the spin move. Double team on James.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And he nails the third. Celtics trail by 14. On the wing, Tatum. With the shot. Barnes with the rebound. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. They double him with Ricochet. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Something Kessler does so well. A towering 7-footer who takes pride in protecting the rim.
James. Oh, missed on the tray. Boston on offense. They trail by 14. Barnes outside. Can't hit it. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways, so you got to take that into account.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for LeBron James.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boston ball.
So we see the Nets take it.